Today we're checking out these Barricade Canyon Drop Steps in texture black for the 2018 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL 4-doors. If you're wanting an easier step up into the Jeep, a tougher look, and a little bit of side protection along the way, then these are a clean, bolt-on upgrade over stock, so they're definitely worth checking out. The key features here are this true drop step design that gives you a lower, confident foothold while keeping the main bar tucked tight to the body. That means better entry and exit for daily use, but you still get to keep decent ground clearance for those trail days. The wide, textured step plates add grip in rain or in mud conditions, and the bar doubles as a light rocker protection against door dings and some kicked up rocks or anything out there on the trail. These are built specifically for the JL 4-door, so the length of the bracket and locations land right where they should, and the lines match the Jeep perfectly. Most people are gonna go to drop steps like this when they've added some larger tires, maybe a lift on the Jeep, and they just want easier access to get in and out, or they have young kids getting in and out, or some elderly people to make access easier for them. You can also add these if you just want an aggressive look, or you need a solid step that won't flex or rattle when you hop in and out. When it comes to the construction on this, you're getting heavy-duty steel with fine texture black powder coat finish to fight rust and road salt down the road. The step pockets are welded to the main bar, and the mounting brackets are thick and well supported. And all the edges are cleaned up so the bar sits straight and it's nice and quiet on the road. Everything bolts to factory locations, and the hardware is stout enough to handle daily use and those weekend warrior trail trips. Now, as far as the pricing goes on this, it's coming in right around that $300 price range for the pair. For some steel drop steps with non-slip plates, a nice durable black powder coat finish, and a direct fit bolt-on installation, this is a pretty strong value if you want function and style all in one shot. When it comes to this install process, it's gonna get rated just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. You should be able to have these on in 2 hours or even less of your time if everything goes smooth. Now let's head on out to the shop, and we're gonna give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how this install process goes.
For this install, you will need an impact, a ratchet, an adapter if necessary, 10, 13, and 16 millimeter sockets, and 10, 13, and 17 millimeter wrenches. Today we're going to be installing some side steps on our Wrangler, so let's get started. Alrighty guys, so to get started, we're going to begin by installing our mounting brackets for our steps themselves. Now these are all labeled for their corresponding position on the vehicle. So we're on our passenger side, so we're looking for PF, PC, and PR. That's going to be passenger front, center, and rear. Now your center and rear brackets are going to be the same. The front bracket is going to have a distinct shape and a distinct support bracket. So you just want to grab the corresponding one with your front bracket. And then again, the center and rear brackets are both going to be the same. So we're going to get under there, we're going to install our hardware loosely, and then we're going to grab our steps and get those installed. Alrighty guys, so now we're underneath the vehicle, and we're going to find our mounting sections. You're going to have 2 pre-drilled holes in your pinch weld and a threaded insert directly behind that on your body. We're going to grab our main bracket, we're going to line that up, get our supplied bolt, lock washer, and flat washer. Thread that in. Again, we just want to get this in by hand for now. We're not going to tighten this yet. Just enough to hold it in place. All right, so now once we have our main bracket loosely in place, we're going to grab our supplied support bracket, slide that onto our pinch weld. That's going to line up with the mounting hole that goes onto our main bracket. We're going to grab our supplied mounting bolt for that, get that through, hold this in place. We're going to get our washer and our lock nut on here loosely. Just going to keep that from going anywhere. Once we have that on, we're going to get our 2 through bolts for our pinch weld. So our bolt and flat washer go through this way, and we'll get our other flat washer and our lock nut in place. And we'll do the same thing for our other hole. And once you have your first bracket in place, you're going to do the exact same thing for your other 2 brackets. Alrighty guys, so now we're going to install our step. Now these are labeled right and left. You're going to find that at the front portion on the back of your step. These also have 2 threaded inserts at each mounting point. So we're going to line those up and install our provided combo bolts. We're going to set ours on. We're going to get a couple in just to hold it, and then we'll get under there and show you what it's supposed to look like. Alrighty guys, so now we're underneath, and as you can see, your threaded insert on your step is going to line up with your bracket. So we're going to grab our provided combo bolt, get that in place. You want to get these hand tight. And as you can see, we got the one on the back installed as well. This one's a little tight, but just working it in like this, you will be able to get your hand in there and get that on. Then once you have your first couple in, you want to do the same thing for the other 2 brackets, and we can come back and tighten everything down. So now to begin tightening everything down, we're going to start at the top and work our way down. So we're going to grab our 13 mil socket and tighten down our main mounting bolt. And for our 2 bolts going through our pinch weld, we're going to grab our 10 mil socket and a 10 mil wrench. I'm going to tighten down both of these. And for our support bolt going through our brackets, we're going to grab a 16 millimeter socket for our bolt head and a 17 millimeter wrench for our nut. And then for our mounting bolts for our steps themselves, we're going to grab our 13 mil socket on our impact for our bottom bolt. And this one on the back side is in a pretty tight spot, so we're going to grab our 13 millimeter ratcheting wrench. And once you have your first bracket fully tightened, you want to do the same thing for the other 2. Now once you've got this side complete, you can repeat the same process for the other side. Alrighty folks, that about wraps up our review and install of our Barricade Canyon Drop Steps in textured black finish for your 18 to current Jeep Wrangler JL 4-door. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Wrangler, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.